Am I a terrible person for drinking dairy milk? The population is left torn on something as simple as choosing a milk for our cereal. Whether it's the heartfelt articles by animalequality.org or the articles significantly comparing the leading nutritious values of dairy milk over non-dairy milk, something as little as choosing a milk at the grocery store makes us feel like we must either sacrifice our health or morals. The debate of drinking dairy milk or alternatives has gone on for years. Mainly, there are two sides, one that believes dairy milk is a much better option than plant milk, and alternatively, one that believes plant milk is a much better option than dairy milk. The universal debate of dairy milk versus dairy-free milk goes much further than just preference of taste. A simple trip to the grocery store may leave you pondering for hours as you try to choose a milk from all the current options. Each viewpoint on this issue includes both certain strengths and weaknesses, making it a worldwide debate. In this video, I will be hypothesizing the biases of articles supporting each viewpoint and also looking into some of the rhetorical strategies that each viewpoint uses in order to persuade people to drink either of these milk options. First, aside from lactose intolerance and dietary restrictions, many people may prefer plant over dairy milk for various reasons. The first, and what I believe to be a leading reason, is the pathological avoidances of animal products. Pathos in writing is a technique used to evoke passion and emotion in readers and is often used in argumentative settings. Animalequality.org's article uses pathos when they explain that many milk farms are known to be cruel for many reasons, including abusing their animals, forcing them into small confined spaces, and overmilking, which takes vital nutrients from the mother. There are also various environmental factors that cause humans to stray away from animal products. According to an article by worldwildlife.org, their main argument is that dairy farms are known to emit greenhouse gases. Worldwildlife.org uses logos as they provide logic and reasoning in their article in order to persuade the audience to drink plant milk. Greenhouse gases are known to be a threat to our water sources and ultimately climate change. Considering the sources used to obtain this information are titled Animal Equality and World Wildlife, there may be underlying biases in the information as it is very one-sided, promoting plant milk for the pathological sake of the animals. As I was researching this viewpoint, I found that there are many strengths in the pathological and logical environmental aspects of drinking plant milk instead of dairy milk, meaning they used pathos and logos. But there are weaknesses in the fact that the health aspects are not all there, making the articles by worldwildlife.org and animalequality.org biased as they choose to leave out the nutritional content of plant milk, choosing to not inform the audience about the nutritional disadvantage drinking plant milk has when compared to dairy. This causes the audience to have a very one-sided, biased viewpoint. These aspects are not always a good thing and prove faint significance in nutrition. For this reason, many people prefer to drink cow's milk instead of plant milk. An article by Healthline.com uses logos to persuade the audience as they use logic and reasoning in their message on how cow's milk is extremely nutritious in comparison to plant milk. According to Healthline.com, cow's milk is known to have high protein, calcium, riboflavin, potassium, vitamin B, and vitamin C. Cow's milk also has much less sugar and salt than most plant milks. By reading this article by Healthline.com, the audience is only informed about the nutritional logical explanation of why we should drink dairy milk and not plant milk, but doesn't mention the logical disadvantages that dairy farms serve to the planet, as they emit greenhouse gases. The viewpoint that animal milk is better than plant milk has tremendous strengths in the nutritional aspects of milk, but weaknesses in the environmental and pathological aspects of obtaining the milk. One thing I noticed about each of these viewpoints is that they use rhetorical strategies to sort of aid the readers into feeling a sense of urgency into picking one side or another. On a broader level, this analysis shows that the milk industry is very pushing on the consumers, whether it be for marketing and economical reasons or simply morals. Society creates a sort of bias in young children as they only serve cow's milk at school. Society teaches young children to drink milk because it makes your bones healthy, but doesn't address the issues with dairy milk and introduce all of the other non-dairy options. This creates a sort of bias and a preference to dairy milk as it's the taste that children are used to. Now that I'm older, I find myself wondering why the school system never offered students non-dairy milk options. In school, at lunch, it was always either cow's milk or no drink at all. Dairy versus non-dairy milk has been a worldwide debate for years. It is obvious why someone might possess different viewpoints on this topic or be torn right in the middle. Someone may choose to avoid dairy products for the pathological aspects because they feel for the animals and want to make choices beneficial to the environment. But someone may choose plant milk over dairy milk for the logos aspects because they wish to obtain the full nutritional content that dairy milk serves. Some people may even be torn in the middle as they wish to obtain the nutrients from cow milk but refuse to ignore the negative impacts dairy farms have on the animals and environment.